Hi, boys and girls. I'm ducking down to say hello because I'm going to be sitting up straight while I show you your painting project today. Today we are going to paint Pete the cat's shirt. Here's Pete the cat. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons on his shirt. So today for your project, you're going to need to get some stickers out of your blue box and get them ready with some black dots from your marker to make them look like buttons. And you'll need your watercolors and a little cup of water. So the first thing that we're going to do to paint our shirt is get our paintbrush. Hey, I forgot to tell you, I think you might be able to open your paint box by yourself. There's a little tab on here, and if you use your finger to kind of pull on the tab, you can open it by yourself. It takes practice, so you should try it a couple of times. And you can always ask for help if you can't get it open yourself. But sometimes it's nice to have a chance to try to open it by yourself before you ask for help. So I learned a little song for painting. So you take your paintbrush and you dip it in the water, dip it in the paint, put it on your paper and paint, paint, paint. Dip it in the water, put it in the paint, put it on your paper and paint, paint, paint. So I'm gonna paint Pete's shirt any way I want. I dipped it in the water, I dipped it in the paint, put it on your paper and paint, paint, paint. Dip it in the water, dip it in the paint, put it on your paper and paint, paint, paint. So I'm gonna paint my whole shirt. And it's gonna be kind of rainbowy for me, but maybe yours is gonna be all purple. Or maybe yours is gonna be all green. You get to choose how you want to paint your shirt. So I've got some paint on my shirt, and it's going to dry pretty quickly, but sometimes it takes a while for them to dry. If yours is still wet, wait for it to dry, and then you can put on the buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. So I also wanted to let you know that you can paint plain paper too. So I'm going to put my Pete shirt over here to dry. And I have a plain piece of white paper. And I am going to do my painting project. Here's the picture. Dip it in the water, dip it in the paint, put it on the paper and paint, paint, paint. So this is fun to do anytime you want with your paints and some plain paper. You can paint and explore how the colors mix. I'm gonna rinse it off. The reason why I rinsed it all the way off is because I'm gonna switch colors. I'm gonna go the purple. Ooh, I made a circle. Dip it in the water, dip it in the paint, put it on your paper and paint, paint, paint. I think I'm gonna try some red because I haven't used red yet. So I'm gonna get some red and crisscross. Ooh, that was fun. I wonder if I could do a yellow crisscross. I rinsed my paintbrush off to switch colors, and I'm gonna go crisscross. So I'm doing a painting any way you want. You can do a painting any way you want, and that way you have a chance to kind of explore all the different things your paints can do. It's so fun to hold. Some people told me that they like to hold it this way, and that's okay too. But it's kind of nice to hold it like this because you can do more things with it. Another thing you can do with your watercolors is you can find a place maybe in the kitchen where the floor is not carpet, where it's a hard floor, and you can tape paper to the refrigerator or the oven so that you have a place to paint going up and down, like this. So here's Miss Julie's board, and I have my paper on the board, and then I can paint like this, because that makes my other muscles in my arm work, and you could try that too. Okay, friends, have fun painting.